Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be taking you on a short trip on how to make a healthy cereal for your baby. It can be given to children from 6 months old and above. Even adults can eat this and enjoy it. It is nutrient dense. It's filled with different kind of nutrients from carbohydrate, protein, fiber, and so lots more. So you just Google these ingredients and see for yourself. First, I washed all this already and I start toasting. This is my soya bean. I toast it and make sure it doesn't get burnt. You just toast till it changes color a little, like to brown, like golden kind of brown. Do not let it burn, please, because once it burns, it affects the taste of the cereal. It becomes bitter instead of sweet, because this is meant to taste sweet, So I toast it. Here I am stirring. You have to keep stirring. You don't want this to burn. Once you leave it, it's going to burn. Then once it's done, you can see it easily breaks. When you just give it a little rub, it breaks off in your hand. And yes, I did this before taking out the husk. Some people wash before, like they wash beans and take out the husk, but no, I do that first before taking it out. Then the next is wheat. I'll be toasting this wheat also until it changes color. I would advise you fetch a little of it and keep. Then when you toast for some time, you compare the color. Maybe as a beginner, you know it that way. And look at it here. It's ready. It has changed color. It's golden brown now. Please, I emphasize on do not let it burn. Then after this, I'm going to be toasting my millet. This is millet. I will keep stirring until it is brown. Like I know by now you should understand what I'm talking about, because you don't want your cereal, your grains to get burnt, because it's going to affect the taste entirely. Instead of it to taste sweet, it will taste bitter, Then look at it here. It has changed color and it is ready for me to drop. Please do well to wash your grains properly. I did not show the washing because I believe most of us know how to wash these grains. Then the next is rice. This is the normal rice we all know. All I did was to wash it, dry it, and toast. And it has changed color here after toasting for some minutes. Although you need the strength to do this. It's not easy toasting different grains one after the other. Look at it. Very beautiful. Then the next is my groundnut. Yes, we all are familiar with toasting of groundnut, or popularly known as peanuts. So I'll give it a good stir. I don't want this to burn either. You keep toasting, stirring, and look at it here. It's all done. Can you see? After toasting, all these ingredients, you keep setting them aside. Expose them to air. Let the heat leave it, because you need to grind it cold. Then after that, I proceeded to toasting my corn. This is dry corn. I also washed this, remove all the debris, the sand, and dried it. So these are all dried grains, and I'm toasting. Make sure you keep stirring. If you're tired, you get a helping hand, because you have to keep stirring. Because I even left this one for some time. One popped, you can see. So make sure to be stirring so it doesn't burn, because as I earlier said, the taste matters. Then after this, I proceeded to my Guinea corn. I used the red Guinea corn. You can use white Guinea corn. You can use any kind of Guinea corn that you can reach. They are all the same. They all have their nutrients and they are all rich in their own way. So I kept stirring. This can also pop. It can also burn. So you keep stirring and make sure it fry and changes color slightly, not too much. So once you notice it's ready, you drop it. And I'm using this big pot because I don't have a big pan. This will do my work better. So do what suits you. Then this is me taking out the husk from the soya bean. After grinding, after toasting, I have a grinding engine, a small engine in my house. I just broke it, broke it. Then I now took out the husk this way. This is the easy way for me. For some people, they prefer to wash it like they wash beans for moi moi. Anyone that is easy for you. I don't do the other style because it's difficult to dry. Then after taking that, this is my soya bean. Can you see? So easy to do. Taking off the husk is not an easy task. Look at the husks here. This is now going to waste. If you have chicken for poultry feeds, this is healthy for them. So this is going to waste because I don't have poultry farm. Then I start pouring everything in the bowl. First the Guinea corn, followed by the wheat, the corn, I'm just layering it for your eyes to see. Then the soya bean, the millet, the rice, the Tigernut. Yeah, you don't have to toast the Tigernut and the dates. You don't toast those. Even the oats, you don't toast it too. So I layer them. And they all look gorgeous, look beautiful. Then the groundnut entered last. You can see how beautiful it is looking. That is how healthy it also it tastes. It tastes healthy, it tastes good. Everything about this cereal is wonderful. You really need to give this a try. I took it to an industrial engine to grind. After grinding, I air it again to cool down because you can't do anything with it when it's very hot. It can burn your hand. Then after airing for some time, I started sieving. This sieving took a really long time because it's not the open mouth, like it's not the rice kind of sieve. So it took a very long time to sieve. But at the end of the day, I got what I want and it was well grinded, so I was not even getting much chaff from it. What I got from it was very little. Here we are done sieving. Look how good it looks and it's very smooth. Look at the chaff I got from it, very little. Imagine. Please just take it somewhere that they'll grind it well for you. Then I left it overnight. The following morning I had to start with the packaging. Here I want to show you that you can package any way you want. It should just be airtight. You can use Ziploc bag. You can reuse any container you have that is airtight. You can buy these transparent containers that have their covers. Just do anything that works for you. Just make sure it's an airtight container because you can't afford for air to enter this, because as you can see, the quantity is something that will last my child for a very long time. It can take my baby up to 6 months or more before this will finish. And instead of going to buy from the shelf where I don't know what was added, I prefer to do this myself and get a great result. So please do well to package it neatly and tightly. Keep it in a dry place and you will come back for more because this is really, really nutritious. It's healthy. Your children are going to like it because it tastes sweet. It tastes like a camon, like pap, but it's rough. It's rough in the mouth. It's rough and tastes sweet because of the soya bean, the dates, and the groundnut. They all sweetened it, so it tastes sweet actually. And my baby usually enjoys this. See me, I'm using different containers so that you see that you can actually use any container as far as it's airtight. Please do well to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and just keep watching because I'll be posting lots of more videos, tutorials, DIYs, lots of things to learn on this page. Please do well to give me a thumbs up and like, comment, subscribe, and I'm open to learning. If you know any other thing that you want to add to this, you can chip it in the comment section. And if there's any recipe you want me to share next, you can also let me know in the comment section. I'm open to answer questions and to learn from you too as you learn from me. We are all here to learn from each other. Thank you. stay blessed, and stay healthy. Love you all. Mwah. And don't forget, this is Give It a Try with Selling. I am by name Ebook Selling Joy. I love you once again.